Hi all, just wanted to give a quick plug to my new Etsy store before I start the video on my pocket Malden. I've got 3 new inserts up that are the doctor's visits. It helps you keep track of your doctor's visits as you go, what you went for, all prescriptions, all that kind of stuff. I've got a medication tracker that has been requested by several people and something I know I need for myself. And then I've also got up a blood pressure tracker that's been requested by a couple of people. So check out my Etsy store. I've got it linked down below. I will be adding new inserts pretty frequently. I hope to add some tomorrow, in fact. And just wanted to also show you some of the dividers that I've got in there right now. These are the A5 dividers. They're kind of lacy and super girly pink. I thought they were very pretty, so hope you guys like those. And then I've got a personal size in the same papers as well. So hope you guys like those. Check out my link down below, and I will be adding new stuff to the store all the time. Thanks. Here's the video. Hi guys, Gina here. So I'm going to do a quick video on my pocket Malden that I carry as a wallet. I absolutely love it. Of course, you know I'm a Malden girl, so I love the feel, the plushness, the suppleness of the Maldens. And as you can see, just like my other Malden, it is pretty stuffed, but I like it that way. I do keep a lot of stuff in here. Got a couple cute little charms. I've got the little gumball machine, and I've got a little donut and a little cross. So let's take a look inside. When you first open it up, I've got the little zip pocket over here. I do have another little charm on there. I do keep some change in here, but it does tend to make it pretty bulky, so I limit it to just a little bit of change. It's basically whatever change I get that day, and then I either dump it at home or I have a little change drawer kind of thing in my car, so I put it in there. In the first pocket, I do keep a little bit of cash. I rarely have cash on me, but I do keep cash there when I have it. The next pocket, I had a note here from a store I was at, but I keep 2 little Michael's gift cards that they were nice enough to let me have, and I keep some washi on those. I don't use them very often, but I've got them if I need them. At one point you can see that I did punch some holes in them and put them in the rings, but of course it made it bulky and I had the pockets, so I took them out and just slid them in here. Like I said, I don't use them too often, but they're there if I need them. So, and then in the back pocket, I've just got some little teeth stickers that a friend of mine gave me, and some other little tiny of the Japanese diary stickers. I honestly don't use them much. A lot of the words are not any language that I can read, so I probably need to use them a little bit more, but I haven't so far. But I've got them in here in case I want to use them. So you can see that I've got another one of my little names up here. Love those. Got another fly leaf here. Love the clouds, or dashboard I guess, whatever you want to call them. Then I have another one that I do sometimes stick a sticky note on for a grocery list or any notes that I need to know when I'm out. This I made out of a kind of like a report cover or holder. I got on clearance a big like 8.5 by 11 sheet, you know, front and back, where you put the report in between the two. I got that for like 30 cents at Office Max, so I cut it up and made some fly leaves out of them. I have one of the Smash pockets that I put washi on, punched holes in, and I throw little notes, receipts, anything in here until they get processed into the area that they go to. The next thing I have is my license goes here, and I took one of the Project Life dividers and I cut them down because I use them in here as my dividers. And so the extra that I had left at the bottom, I used one of those, cut it down to the size I wanted it, rounded the corners, and I put these little clear, I believe they're for a business card if I remember correctly. I got a package of them at Office Depot, maybe like 20 in a package for $5.99 or so. And they're adhesive on the back, which you can kind of see maybe the adhesive on the back. There's a strip on each side there, on the top and the bottom I mean. And so I just stuck them on this, and then I took a circle rounder, or a circle punch, I'm sorry, a circle punch, and I cut out, you can see the little notch right there, and I just did a half a circle with my circle punch to make it easy to get my cards in and out, because they were hard to reach down in there and get to. But now I've got that little circle and I can pull them out with no problem. So I've got my driver's license on this side, and then I've got I keep my insurance card on the other side with another one of those pockets. Then I have two of the credit card holders from Filofax that hold 2 credit cards on each side. And so I've got my main cards first, and then the ones I use more, the kind of 4 main ones that I use the most in this first one. The next one is my other cards. I kind of do the Dave Ramsey envelope system. However, I don't use a lot of envelopes and deal with cash. I actually have bank accounts for different things. Like I have a Christmas bank account that I put money every paycheck into for Christmas, and then so I've got a debit card attached to that account, so when I need to buy Christmas throughout the year or at Christmas time, I know the money is in that account and I just use this card to purchase all of our Christmas. I also have a bill account, and this one's for medical, so that's why I have so many debit cards in here, and I do use them all. So I've got another little dashboard here, and like I said, I use the Project Life dividers. And I just cut them down, rounded the corners. I got this from another YouTube video that I watched. I believe it's Kara. I apologize if I got that wrong. I will try to find where I got that and link it in the comments below. But so you can see up here at the top I have 5 dividers that I made, and then I just use my label maker and label the top of those. So the first section is my calendar section. Got a couple little note sheets here that I punched and put in here. I've got a fold out. You can kind of see this fold out calendar. I haven't filled it out yet, but I'm going to be putting birthdays, anniversaries on here, so when I'm out and I know, hey, I need a card, somebody's birthday's coming up, or a gift, I've got that there. The next thing I've got is just month on 2 pages of Filofax inserts, and the only thing I put on these is appointments. That's pretty much the only thing that I am redundant on throughout my home binder, my personal that I carry with me, and then my pocket. And the reason for that is I always need to know what appointments I have and when. No matter what I'm doing, sometimes, not very often, sometimes I'll just grab this, my wallet, and run to the store or run to pick up a prescription or whatever, and I need to have my calendar with me at all times. So I only put appointments on here. I don't put to-dos, I don't put household type to-dos, anything like that on here, only appointments. And that's pretty much all I've got in the calendar section. My next section is to-dos. I use this for anything, any notes that I might take while I'm out. I always carry my personal Malden with me, so actually I don't use the to-do section a whole lot, but I do from time to time. I've got these little sheets that say to call and to do. I got a couple of the Filofax to-do lists in here in case I need to write anything. I do have an expense recorder, but I haven't used that yet. Actually, I've been using the one in my pocket, or I'm sorry, my personal. My next section is lists. I do actually use this section. So I do use this section quite a bit. I have just whether it be a list for Walmart, the grocery store, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, you know, anything that I think of that I need to pick up, I write in here in my list section. I've got several different little note sheets, and I get those out of these little memo type pad things. This one was sent to me by a dear friend, and so I just pull some out. I punch holes in them. They fit in here. I love the different dimensions, the different styles and things like that, so they work great for my pocket. So I have a few of the little owl ones in here. Then I've got a few of these that came out of this type of a little notebook. Got some of these solid colors, and those I actually got at Dollar Tree. And one of these, 180 sheets for $1. You can't beat that. And there's just several different colors. They fit in here perfectly if you want to fit them in like that. These I did cut down a little bit because I wanted them a little shorter. So you can do whatever you want, but they do fit in there. They might stick up, they stick out the bottom just about that much. I mean, like not hardly any at all. Then I do use a lot of the Smash, the K & Company Smash pads. I love those. The little list pads, I love just popping those out and punching holes in those for just different fun things. Theirs are always so fun. You know, I need brainstorming, books to read, so I just take those out. I've got a whole bunch of them. I've been able to pick quite a few of them up on clearance. So then I've just got some lined paper that I pulled out of this little notepad here. I picked up at Staples and just has lined paper in it, so I just punched some holes in that and stuck in here. My next section is the notes section. Again, this is just like I might have planner notes, just various notes. They're not to-dos, they're not lists, just notes on certain things. And I've got this little to remember sheets. This again, quick, write that good idea down. That came out of the Smash pads. Loved that. This is some Bible verses that I want to work on. So just some more of those little papers. Some A to Z ideas. So just some notes for my planners. Just various notes, some healthy food snacks that I wanted to get to keep on hand. Last section is contacts. I have another snap pocket that I punched holes in. I keep some business cards that I pick up along the way of different places we're at, doctors' offices and things, and I just throw them in here. If there's something I need to keep for a long period of time, sometimes I have punched holes in them and put them in like this. Sometimes I put them in my pocket or my home binder. Right now I just have some in this little pocket that they haven't gotten in the way, and I like keeping them there. So I've got an address sheet here that I use for mostly doctors. If we're going to a new doctor or something, I need to write the address down. I just throw it on here. That way I have it next time I need it. This is I don't know if you want to call it a flyleaf or what. It's kind of a thicker. It's made out of the cutting boards that you get at Dollar Tree. And I rounded the corners of that off. Mostly I use that to keep my pages from wrinkling in the back. And then these I use for just various teacher rewards cards. So the teacher reward cards, they just fit in these perfectly. Also my tax exempt cards that I do purchase for church. So I've got tax exempt cards for Michael's, Hobby Lobby, different places. These, and then these are punch cards here. And what these little sleeves are, and I got these from another YouTube video, and boy, I do not have a clue which video I got this from. I've watched so many, or I would link it below. If I remember or find it, I will link it, but I just don't even have any idea. But what these are, they load right here, and these are badge holders. And you get these at Walmart. They're like $1.88 for a package of 10 or 12 of them, and you just punch holes in them, and I staggered them top and bottom so they just fit better, and that's what she said to do in her video too. And so they work really well. They're really thin. They hold several cards each in them, so I use those for, like I said, my punch cards, teacher cards, different things. Then I've got a top-loading envelope that I have some address labels and stamps in. And then another top-loading envelope with coupons in it. And I got this idea for the sticky note from Jordan Powers, and I will link her video down below as well. And what she does and what I've been doing, and I absolutely love it, it is great. You just take a sticky note, which I've got some extra stuck back here, and obviously these are all scratched out, so I need to write a new one. But you just write the store that the coupon's for. Every time you put a new coupon in there, you write it down. And I actually have one on the front and one on the back, but they have all expired as of the 31st of December, so I do need to write them. But you just write the store it's to, the dates that it's good for, how much the coupon is, like $5 off any purchase, 5 off a $25 purchase, 30% off your total priced items, whatever. And that way you don't have to dig through your coupons each time. You can just see clearly what you've got. So you're at Kohl's, hey, do I have a coupon for here? Yeah, I've got one for this and this and this. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Great idea, Jordan. So that's what that is. Like I said, extra sticky notes here. In the back pocket, I've got my vehicle insurance there. I do keep a copy in the car as well, but I do like to keep a copy on me too, because inevitably I can't find it in the car because somebody's used it or whatever. So I do keep one in my wallet. I always have. So these are the little post-it pocket, I don't even know what they're called. Post-it pockets, I guess. They come in different sizes. These are the little business card sizes. They do have sticky on the back. I did try to stick them to like a dashboard or to these or something, but they really bulked up the rings, and I had other stuff I wanted to put in the rings. And so I actually ended up just tucking this in this back pocket, and what I have in here is important documents that I want to keep with me, that I need to keep with me, but I don't need to get to very often. I've got my nursing license in here, my CPR card, my social security card, my daughter's CPR card, all that kind of stuff. Needs to be with me, but I don't need it at every second. So I just tuck this in the back. It really will never fall out because of the way it's set up, so I don't have to worry about losing it. In this pocket, I've got a merchandise credit. Actually, it's my son's for Kohl's. And then I've got these little sheets that I got at Walmart, and they were a long sheet like this, and they had perforated marks to tear them apart. To-dos, to remember, and to buy. So I just tore them apart, and I intend on punching some holes in them, so if I need to put them in the rings I can, but for now I just have them tucked right back there. I love this pen. I have, I think, 3 or 4 different colors that I got in a package. The right Dudes it's called, and I don't even know like what, if it's Pilot or who it's made by, but I needed a small pen for my pocket. I don't like using the pen loops because when I put the pen in there, you can see it sticks out the bottom and it catches on stuff, and I don't like it. So I put my pen right there. It's the perfect length. I can grab it when I need it. When I close it, there is no problem. And this closes just fine when the pen's not in the way. I say there's no problem. There really isn't. You can see it just tucks right in there. It closes. And I love it. Except when my donut gets stuck in the back pocket there. There you go. Oh, there is a back. Let me show you that. Almost forgot. There is this back, like a cash type of wallet. I don't use it for cash. Very, very, very infrequently do I ever use it for cash. I've only used it for cash once when I was going out of town and had more than my normal amount of cash on me. I did put it back here. What I do put back here is receipts. When I'm out and about, I throw my receipts in here till I get home and can process them to wherever they need to go at home. Other than that, I don't use it. Again, it bulks up the planner, and I just really don't need to use it. So that is my pocket Malden. that I use as a wallet. Absolutely love it. It's super cute. I've actually got a lot of compliments on it, and you know I'm a Malden girl, so I definitely love it. If you guys have any questions, please comment below, like, subscribe. I will link those videos down below. Also, I will link my Etsy store that I just opened. I am making dividers for pockets, personals, A5s. Also, I'm doing a different array of inserts to go in our planners. Right now I'm doing some medical inserts for prescription medication trackers, blood pressure tracker, doctor visits that I like to keep track of, questions I might have going to the doctor, why I went, what the doctor said, did he prescribe anything, that type of stuff. I'm going to be doing some undated week on 2 pages, week on 1 page, day per page, day per 2 pages, month on 2 pages. There's going to be a lot of new stuff coming into my Etsy store, so check out the link below. Hope to see you guys on Facebook in the functional planning group that I have running, or in my Etsy store. Like I said, leave any questions or comments that you have below, and see you guys later.